Hello, guys. This is going to be a quick overview. Unfortunately, the stream and recording for the Syphuin part messed up, so I'm going to be using Tona here to do New Game Plus. This is going to be edited a lot more than, Syphuin Chronicles. So once we actually get back to Syphuin, it's probably the production value is probably going to drop because this was meant to be an archive and not really like a let's play. Well, I guess you could say a let's play, but I can't help. Technology fails sometimes. Anyways, we're gonna leave off to this. We're also gonna be doing the job quest too, because I did get Summoner, and unfortunately, did not pan out well. Aye, the ferry docked by the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Alright. Where is this going at? So I'm probably going to end up cutting to certain points. Like bullet points to make it interest. Just be a quick little overview of what actually happened, of important bits. So a lot of the filler quests that but yeah, a lot of the filler quests I'm probably gonna end up cutting out. Especially there's one that's pretty there's one that's pretty out there. I mean, it doesn't really have anything to do with the story. I guess it's like a little bit of world building, but not really that big. But anyways, yeah, I know I might be, I might be enraging some people about the world building, but whatever. Indeed, I am a Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earning their trust, earn their trusts, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. Okay. Oh, I was reading that wrong for some reason. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you'd do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than any I'll ever know. Alright. Let's talk to this Rolf person. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs and squiggles and chocobo scratches. Alright. Chocobos! But, this part I'm gonna keep in. There's only one part that I really have mind to cut out, because it's not really that interesting. It makes you go out of your way for no reason. I don't know why. The Sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on their mast. The next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. The quickest way to quiver a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but Don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Alright. Oh, of course, of course! Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Oh, still here, eh? Great! Here's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along Drat, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own. Yes, I know I'm kind of cheating because I can fly right now. But I can't help that because the stupid recording and stream mess up. Anyways, let's talk to the wife, shall we? A peace offering for the Sylphs? Or anyone else? I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep. Dear, no. Dear. Dear? Maybe it was like that, like addressing you. No, their taste runs to the more unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seed skin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were either stimulated somehow with some of the amber syrup, for example. You might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Alright. How about we get that ochu out there, shall we? There you are, fellow. Bye-bye. That's also kind of cheating. Just take my bow out and shoot it. Alright. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yep, I got the milkroot. Milkroot, but of course, those sylphs quaff with cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milkroot will have the Sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. The Sylphs love the stuff, and me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the marble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to, yes? The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they are kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. And afore I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emmeline here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay our mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solus, seek out a young Sylph by the name of Camuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion, and has the close ear of the tribe's elder. I see the Hawthorn has furnished you with some of that Doris root, the Sylphs odor. I have something of far greater importance for you to deliver, and this is from the Elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and reinstates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixtal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May 12 see you return with good tidings. Alright. Where do you want me to go now? You want me to go over there? Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Essentially, we're supposed to dance. Dance, water, dance! Aw, this stupid Kingdom Hearts crap. This one would welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Alright. Walking One would bring gift to this one? Walking One is most kind. Yep, I also got a missive. Walking One brings Milk Root. Milk Root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One? This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramen. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania. Walking One became a dancing one and brought Milk Root, but Walking One tricked this one. This one not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solus have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Tona here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One wastes everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Tona's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttering friends feeling uncommonly weary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Right. Say, Tona, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! You went through all the trouble to learn the Sylphs' traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Walking One's belly is rumbling. This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Color must be jolly, and so must beat making. Oh yeah, I gotta dance for them. I forgot about that. Ah! Dancing. Oh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. All right. That still goes through. Guess I gotta disable it. Notification sounds. Keep that one on. Sorry about that. FC is chatting. But anyways, let's actually get back to it. Start dancing for everybody. Oh yeah, it seems like every race has their own different basic dance, is what I noticed. Walking One would be friends to these ones? This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Again, like I brought this up in a live stream, but what's the point in hiding it then if we can't actually replicate it? But whatever. Let us continue dancing for everybody. Maybe I should have been a dancing class for this. It would have made much more sense. Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious Elder One of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Alright. Looks like we managed to calm their nerves somewhat. Hopefully that does us good. Tona, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news, well, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Yeah, something tells me you were lying about that. Tona, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folks, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with hearer media of the Garleans who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the Sylphs' troubles. Alright. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Garleans and the Garleans that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather the 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details. And with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Camuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Alright, time to get to fetching and killing. What we do best, apparently. Oh, you're right here. Bye. 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 I have no time for your bull crap. is the brownie bush. I was wondering where the heck it was. There's another brownie bush. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright. I think one's over here too. Yep, one's right here. You think the brownie bushes is actually a euphemism for like pot or something? Or like marijuana? Because of brownies and shit. Oh, there's a bunch of them right there. They probably the freaking. Oh yeah, they're not. Good. I just need to kill one of them. Bye bye. Oh come on, who's chasing me now? Oh, I'm not doing a fate. Alright. I got your stuff. Did I convince you yet? Dancing one is still here? Dancing one can dance all day. This one trust is not so easily earned. I got I guess some shrooms for you. Maybe it's more akin to shrooms. Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one? This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased, yeah. Dye thread. Maybe that's another euphemism. I think I'm dragging this joke too far. Anyways, dancing one kills bitey, buzzy ones? A one? This one hates bitey, buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. Hey, I got around to you. I made you. God damn it! I can't think of the right words for that. Made you come around. This one asked dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from the Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes is in danger. Danger! This one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Alright. Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one has seen steel walking ones carry big box. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Maybe it's not treasure. It sounds like weapons or something. I don't know about that. If only it was just treasure. Shush! Shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary, and the scary ones have scary friends. Right now, we just head on over there for talk to the people in the hut's opinions on the matter, if they've seen any strange people lurking around. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Bad assumption, dude. Considering the era we live in now. Alright, what do you have to say about it? Fearsome types in clad head head to toe in steel, you say? Pure soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Ooh. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. Oops. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones are up to nasty no good things. This one knows force well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Sure, buddy, old pal. I'll go fight the dangerous-looking people. Oh, there's a lot more of them than I thought there would be. Meanwhile, the giant gnat just sat there and watched the whole thing. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Yeah, I found a log. Dancing One found paper inside a box? This is message from Empire. Empire? This one can read Walking One's symbols. This paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes, this one knows. But this one does not understand food and rocks. Does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home. But Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friend to these ones. Helpful One arrives at good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. Now I'm Helpful One instead of Dancing One? Okay. One of these ones named Cluxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. I said Cluxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of a beastly one. Alright. Oh, now I'm on, missing person case, I guess you could say. Oh, they're literally not that far from the village. Okay. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summon a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this is a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. And then I got to go back and tell them that they left on their own free will. And I didn't mean to talk to you. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking into the forest. Helpful One must hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry, Hurry before touch ones take Claxio away! And we got ourselves an instance. Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never come back. Never! Touch ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Tona. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu, akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit. These sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They will not answer to words, only steel. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Ow. And that's it. Not hard, huh? This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio, and Meddling One as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. This one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. What say you return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could use a nice hot bath. Where are you gonna get a bath in that village? Is it because of the river? What? I don't get it. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful One saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones. even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Outer One. But Outer One is... This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Outer One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Outer One is not here. Outer One is not anywhere. Outer One went into the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Outer One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One, will you help find Outer One, yes? Near where Outer One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Booskarin. Booskarin may know what happened to Outer One. This one would talk to Booskarin. The walking ones do not always trust these ones. Will Kind One talk to Booskarin for this one? And Kind One comes from Pridania, yes? In Pridania lives many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Pridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Outer One returns. Right, I believe we gotta go back to Gradania. If it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Your elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Gia Molkol at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Alright. Cool. Message from Commander, hello, Loix? Who Loix, you say? The other seats, here. The Sylph Elder has vanished? I can't talk today, can I? Jeez. Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf behind in every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Alright. Oh, I got to go over here. All that, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Not here to fill your belly, then? A hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of Sylphs lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the Elder you seek. These whittling scamps all look alike. Short and painted one painting one painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. View the time. Mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this Sylph elder yourself. Alright, we're back. So there's just a string of quests. That really does not matter what the hell is going on over here. They literally make you go all the way over to Limsa for some stupid crap that this guy wants you to do. It's dumb. I mean, it builds up relations with like keykerns and showing you that they're not all bad, but still, it has nothing to do with what's going on right now. So it's like, why the hell did you put it there? But whatever. Oh, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetherun's belongings to him. What's this for me? And we bring him back some alcohol. Keycurn firewater. So he remember my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old yeah. Does it really matter? Alright, let's actually get back. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing Sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go there and see anything, whatever. I've pretty much get away from that dude as quickly as possible. Right, nothing here. What about here? Oh, just a Garlean. Just a Garlean soldier. What are they doing this far in Gridania? Huh. Or in the Black Shroud is more what the place is called. So was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans! In this part of the Twelves Wood. First Sylph and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How the bloody hells could they... unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken on ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. Well, the lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Tona. And if he's up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Alright. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone! If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. That isn't suspicious at all. How long now? Oof. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. That is all you had to guard you. Just one dude. Alright, dude. That was pretty crappy, That was a pretty crappy, guard. How? How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Yeah, sure, buddy. You're coming with me down to the pub. Yeah, yes, the pub. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. We wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes, and I took it. All I've done for money, endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who was cornered. Garleans! I've brought the Mikote bastard! Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? Would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ye? You there, Mikote. You stand here at old Boost's wish, no? And you don't stand alone. gonna keep attacking him. Damn it, I missed. Can't do the interrupt for 15 more seconds. Did it that time, but damn it, dude. It goes off so quick. Alright. Time to take care of everybody else now. So this is to be my end. Possible. How did you best the Empire's finest, with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscarin. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Buscarin. Tell him Laurentius, the fool, says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. So we're just going to let him walk off and turn himself and not really escort him back. Alright. Seems fine enough. No repercussions for that at all, or is he actually going to turn himself in? Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. Oh, okay. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of light. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow men, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone. We must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Well, then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. Well, let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Tuna. The Sylph Elder has been found. Oh, really? Oh. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. Ahem! His name is Frixio, and he is the elder amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. But he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Todorak, here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking Ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Phrixio. Poor Phrixio. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's going on, nice and slow. Elder One went to Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. You're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal out of anyone daft enough to wander in. What the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now! The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I'll tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Tona, go to the 1,000 Malls of Totorak and see what Phrixio comes to. That Phrixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Alright. Luckily, the place is literally right over here. By order of the Elder Seedseer, this dungeon known as the 1,000 Malls of Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you are sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Elder Seedseer before he falls prey to the fiend within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Alright, I'm back, and we're gonna be doing the, yes, we're gonna be doing the, oh god dang it, the Arcanist, the Summoner questline now, to become a Summoner! Accept it. Greetings, Tona. It is well you have come, for we have an intriguing matter to discuss. The request has come to a guild from the Sons of Saint Konark. Koinok. Of Koinok, an organization of some of the finest minds in Eorzea. And they have asked for you by name. It appears that the research of the Sons are currently conducting would benefit from the assistance of an Arcanist, specifically one who has had the tempering experience of defeating the primal Ifrit. Though I must admit to some curiosity as to how these scholars knew the extent of your heroic exploits, I suppose the source of their knowledge is of little relevance. If you would answer this request, then you will find your contact, a researcher by the name of Dimitra, at Apkalu Falls in the nation of Gridania. Alright, we're headed over to Gridania, whatever the name is. Alright, let's go use the Aether. Very old. I guess there's good. And yes, I actually did have to strip down to an Arcanist to be able to do this. So, luckily, it wasn't too much of a hassle. I had to reset things though, because some of the abilities are non-existent anymore. You are Tony Yarashi, I assume. Well met, and thank you for coming. My name, as you may have obviously surmised, is Yamitra. I have a... Yamitra. I should probably just say it like that. Yamitra. I am a member of the Sons of Saint Koinak. Ours is a Charlean order that seeks the lost knowledge of the Elagan Empire. And in the regard, we have recently made a singularly important discovery at our dig site in Mordona. We salvaged from the ruins a set of ancient texts describing the existence of a sect of Elagan mages known as Summoners. These were arcane practitioners, said to have the ability to siphon the essences of primals and manifest the stolen energy as a biddable ally known as an Egi. Should we succeed in resurrecting such arts, then we might well hold in our hands the power to bring this age of conflict to an end. This is, however, as there always must be, one monumental obstacle to realizing this reality. In order to manifest these obedient incarnations of the Beastmen's savage deities, one must first defeat a primal and capture its etheric essence. Thus, only one who can boast such a daunting achievement under his belt may even begin on the path to becoming a summoner. Do you understand now why I called upon you? If you wish to contribute to my research, then come to me in the west of Burgot's Strike in southern Thanalan. There we shall there shall we conduct a ritual of summoning the austerities of flame. Stumbling over my words, 'cause that's what I do best. Oh yes, the vast desert, that's where we need. We're just gonna go into the middle of a desert. Oh, it's a lot of yellow in my eyes. Greetings to you once more, Tona. I had a feeling this unique opportunity would be nigh impossible for you to ignore. Let us proceed directly to the ritual, shall we? According to the records we recovered, the summoners of old would perform these rites in a land in which the natural dominant element matches the aspect of the avatar they wish to call forth. Only in such a place might one sufficiently shift one's etheric balance in the desired direction. The element of fire is especially strong here in the Sagoli Desert. I can think of no land more fitting in which to summon an incarnation of the Lord of the Inferno. Before we begin, I must insist that you accept this gem. It may appear of little worth, but within its faceted depths dwell the memories of long-deceased summoners. Now you must focus. Visualize the etheric flow through you, and a vibrant current of energy transforming into living fire. Hold this image in your mind, and the raging heat of your life force shall spawn an egg wreathed in flame. Be aware, however, that this nascent entity will appear before you unbound and hostile. It is your charge to overpower the avatar and establish yourself as its master. The path of a summoner is not, if not fraught with peril. Oh, here we go. You have summoned Carbuncle. Come to me, Carbuncle! I have 2 ruins. Oh, wait. I'm doing an idiot move. What am I doing? Oh, put that one. Alright, there we go. Good. I almost messed that up severely. And duty complete. Most impressive, Tona. The Fireborn Eggy has submitted to your will. You have mastered the austerities of flame. That is no small feat. Pray let us return to Apkalu Falls, that we might further discuss your achievement. We gotta head all the way back to Gridania. Alright. There you are. It's about time we got over here. This is truly a momentous occasion. You have rescued the lost art of summoning from the grasping mire of forgotten history. But you must know more of the avatar you have bound. It is an ancient tongue of the Elagan Empire. It would be known as Ifrit Eggy, where Eggy translates approximately to pure, or the essence of. In short, you have tamed a willful manifestation of Ifrit's raging fires. As you might expect from an entity born of the Lord of Inferno, this avatar and its capability for destruction should serve you well in your battles to come. With such an ally at your command, it is not too soon to take upon yourself the title of Summoner. You have proven yourself more than worthy of the soul crystal you now possess. Yet, be that as it may, the road before you is long and arduous. If you would triumph in this age of conflict, you must needs master more than just the Eggy of fire. I suggest you next fix your gaze upon claiming a servant of unyielding stone. You once seized victory over the primal Titan, did you not? Though I admit I am eager to progress directly to the austerities of Earth, we must be careful not to overtax your reserves of strength. So, this dialogue text has changed depending on what you did in the story. Pretty much what she would point you to Titan to say that, oh, you need to defeat Titan before we can proceed any further. Well, rest well and spend some time to grow accustomed to your newfound abilities. Once you feel prepared to continue with our historic research, you'll find me here awaiting your arrival with barely constrained impatience. There we go. That is how you unlock Summoner. And we get a little cutscene of holding up the crystal and everything. And just go in here and equip the soul. I actually need to is it this? I guess. Yeah, I need to put that down there because it wasn't on my hotbar for some reason. Erg. There. That's set up better. Anyways. Now it's time for the next stream. Sorry about that. It's time for the next stream. Let's start the recording. Yeah, let's start the recording and hopefully that doesn't make it a slideshow. Because I unchecked those settings, so. Alright, we're good. That's enough movement to really test it out. Anyways, let's begin, shall we? Enter this. 1,000 Miles of Totorak. I heard this dungeon was, I think it was this dungeon that was changed the most. From the recent update. So, this is going to be completely different from when I played it, when I first started playing. At least if I'm thinking it's the right dungeon. I'm pretty sure it's this one. That got changed the most. Surprisingly, they actually did change they didn't change much, but they did change some markers for the Crystal Tower. So, that's a thing. It's gonna take 9 minutes. I could probably just use the, It's gonna take 9 minutes as a DPS. How long will it take if I do this? Summon my damn fairy. Also make sure I have everything out, because sometimes I do that. Okay, bio is out. Resurrection, yep, that's all good. Got that in the right spot where I would want it to be. Suna, Physic, Adloquium. Alright. Hopefully I remember how to play low-level Scholar. Let's see how this goes. Holy shit, instant Q. See, this is exactly why I did this. It's like, I can get those instant Qs as a healer. Problem is, I'm probably going to suck really as a healer much later on. So, because that's when it gets a lot more complicated. Oh yeah, this is the dungeon they changed the most. Holy shit. That looks so different. It's so much more open. Like, it used to be so claustrophobic that the camera would get stuck on, like, every little thing. But they made the ceiling so much higher. Holy shit. I need to summon... Oh, wait, you're already summoned. Let's just summon you again. Okay. Let's not make a fool of myself, shall we? Oh, I don't have Adloquium. Damn it. Alright, let's actually focus on things, shall we? Instead of being in Gaul. Okay, I need to move that party list down further. That's a little too high. Yeah, but my fairy's gonna be doing most of the healing, so I shouldn't have to worry about it too often. And I could just DPS. At least early on. Later on, it's gonna get a little more complex than that. Although, I do remember getting the second fairy much later. So, did they change that, or am I just going crazy or something? Yeah, this is completely different. It's like, let me look at the map. Oh, I don't have the map. Never mind. You're doing double pulls. No, not that. Yeah, when they do double pulls, it's a little bit more complex. Alright, this was the dungeon where you needed to get the photo cells, too, so you don't even have to do that anymore. Holy shit. Alright, Alright, I already did bio. What the hell am I doing? I'm making a fool of myself as a healer. I can't heal that. The way you can tell about what you can heal or not is it'll have a little blue bar on top of the status ailment. So that's a little indicator that you can cure that. If it doesn't have that, that means you cannot cure it, so stop wasting your MP. Disciple of Magic 24. Oh. Oh, see, I could cure the poison now because they got poison. I guess that boss had a specific kind of poison. Oh, the fairy just cured it. Never mind. Okay. All right, fairy. Or it just went away. One of the two. Always want to get your DOTs off first before anything else. It does matter. Because I don't exactly have any AoE moves right now. We do get an AoE later, so it's not just going to be like this forever. And that AoE move is actually really fucking good, too, for a healer. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, Scholar's more of a DPS healer / shield healer. They're more, like, I consider it more of a on the DPS end, but I think Sage took that concept and ran with it even further, so you can't even say that about Scholar anymore. It's more of a shield healer now. But I typically, like, when I first started playing as Scholar, I did not like it. I thought it sucked. And to be fair, it did kind of suck in Shadowbringers. Like, it was pretty terrible, but in Endwalker, holy shit, it got even better than White Mage at one point. Like, well, at one point. It was better than White Mage. I don't know if that's the case anymore with the 6.1 update, because they did change a lot of the jobs. They changed a lot with the 6.1 update. Oh, somebody leveled up. The nice thing about Scholar, too, is you don't have to worry about overhealing. Because that is a thing. If you overheal, you get aggro from the enemies. But since your fairy's the one that's healing, it doesn't really... Like, it's more easily managed, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I really wish I had AoE attack right now. It's so much better. It also helps that we have Archer with us. Or a Ranger, or whatever they're called. I think it's Archer. Archers and Bards have really good freaking DOTs. Yeah. Their DOTs are like some of the best in the game, in my opinion. Because that's where a lot of their damage comes from, is the DOT, so you always got to keep an eye on it. Oh, shit. I think he's good now. I don't need to... I think they're good. I always do that. It's a bad habit of mine. And that's it. Holy shit, that's... They made this so much less painful to go through. Holy shit.
Darkness.
The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. Now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power. The echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
I forgot this was all voice acted here.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
They beat the boss without me! What the hell? Ugh. Whatever.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Wow, okay. Thanks for waiting for me! Oh my god. Leaving a good impression. Two people calmed me for reading the story. Oh, it's because the tank probably was an asshole and charged in. Gasp! Finally, fresh air! Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone! This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. And we're getting another flashback, because of course. Let's see what happened. Alpha Squad, reporting, sir. Let them note at Larkskull, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gradanians to our presence. Our Excellency bid us avoid an unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the immortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a Sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonable good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate. No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine both begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Belzar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuraxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does Walking One feel unwell? This one will know. What brings Walking One into this place? I came for you. Came to this one's rescue at Neuraxia's bidding? Then this one owes Walking One a great debt of gratitude. Walking One has questions about Lord Ramu? Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When Walking One is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany Walking One outside. Alright. Oh, we saved the elder. That was easier than I thought it would be. Especially, I didn't even get a chance to fight the damn boss. What the hell? I'm gonna tell this to tanks. Look around for the stinking movie icon. Wait! Be patient! Not everybody has ran the dungeon multiple times. There are some new people. Ugh. Hi, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before all else befall us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Keycurn firewater. I don't think that's any better, yeah. Oops. I didn't accidentally skip something, so that's good. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. It's Azema rose oil. This is, it's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's leader, tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them, until their strength is returned. We must lend them ours to keep the wood safe, but ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Gotta go all the way over there. Might as well teleport. You can teleport on top of your mount, and as long as you're not going to a hub area, it'll keep you on your mount, which is really nice. So you don't have to re-summon it every time you teleport. So that's something. I think I just got mount speed, didn't I? Let me check. Oh, Black Child. Where am I right now? In the east. Yeah, I did get mount speed. That's what I thought. I was running faster than I was before. Oh, and I did look it up. There is one more speed above that you need to get. Well, that is not tied to MSQ. So there is a way to do it in a Realm Reborn, but I don't remember how. I'll have to look it up. Because honestly, you don't really need to. Because once you get flying is the fastest speed you can go. So there's no point in running on the ground after you get flying. A gift from walking one Buscarin. A gift for these ones? Yep. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking one Buscarin and adventuring one are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are, Syphuin. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ha, the walking ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as walking ones calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely. Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of 11 but once. Yet, this single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one knows knows and respects Horned One Kani Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homelands, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. as this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. What about the abductions? A fine question, Nita. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easy in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kani Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jib? If so, I feel it's only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Wicking Sands to tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it. We should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, walking one, Syphuin. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. These ones summoned Lord Ramu. These ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Whoa, they're just giving me the crystal. Huh. And again, I did save their leader from, like, certain death. Gasp! This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These one's homeland is fraught with danger. This one marked down safe places to look out for touched ones. Oh, I'm supposed to do a lookout. Okay. I keep accidentally pressing... Ugh. Pushing the sprint button. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to stand here and just do the lookout email. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You did not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Well, that's good. I didn't want to do that. Alright. Oh, if it isn't Syphuin. How went the meeting with the Sylphs? I got a letter from the leader, their elder. This is from the Sylph elder himself? If I may. So the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. But so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The other seeds here will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Garleans, I give you my thanks. Is that more, oh yes, more Vesper Bay tickets, yeah. I needed those. Okay, they do hand them out, that's good. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder seeds here to no end. But owing to your efforts, she'll be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the science of the seventh dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may have led us into needless conflict. Pray, pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Hello? Hello, Syphuin? Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Ina and Papa Limo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray, return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the Awakened Sands. Gotta use my Vesper Bay ticket. Oh, I get more after this. I gotta go and sell some shit. I'm pretty sure my armory's getting pretty full too, just from all the stuff I got. Shit, let me check. It's not as bad as I thought, but I really need to go turn in those glams to at least free some stuff up. And a level 28 necklace. But that's level 28. It's not the right necklace. What am I doing? Yeah, nothing's really sticking out, to be honest. Level 1 ring. Nope. Yeah, nothing's really sticking out. If it comes to an instance, I'm probably gonna change the summoner. Just playing a DPS in instances. Oh, I need to speak with Totaru. What if it isn't my favorite adventurer? Welcome back, Syphuin. Lady Mephilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Huh? I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence that we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many in one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but if is Alize quite well? I feel as if I scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I. Alas, Alize has chosen to walk her own path. Stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldessian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It is good to see you again, Syphuin. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelves Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as the Y'shtola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next the primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I meant Garuda! Who is the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania? Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many moms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practical, what? Practical, how the hell do you pronounce that? Whatever. A solution! She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Except for me. Is there something else, Syphuin? Beg pardon, a man named La Brea sporting a red mask and robed in black? Well, preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bill bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Brea. Learn all we can from him and his designs. I dread to think. And Tataru screams. Tataru! Huh? Oh. A sylph in Thanalan. At long last, this one finds walking one Syphuin. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. A pleasure to meet you, Neuraxia. Oh my god. You almost gave us a heart attack, Tataru. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Syphuin, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Back from the woods. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Syphuin. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man. the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised in these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each brand company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of the Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Syphuin. Oh, I don't want to do that, dang it. Alright, so now we're on the trail of these mysterious beings known as Ascians. Huh. What do you know? The Masked Man? Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions. Of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this road near about eastern Thanalan. A brass blade mentioned at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I'd point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Geekherd. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. Hihibaru. I don't know why it sounds so funny to me. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Looks like we're going to be running all over the place for this person. Oh, I'm in the ditch. Dang it. I need to go get that freaking... I need to go get this one. I forgot I didn't get that one before. But yeah, I really need to really get that stuff that I said I was going to do done. I really want to find some glamours, get a proper glamour for Syphuin. Just get a glamour, like a proper glamour plate made up. But it's still a little bit early, but I kind of like what I have going on right now. I actually really like what I have. Yeah, like I said, what I have going on right now. It looks pretty good. But again, I want to clear some stuff out. Mainly the base set. I want to make a glamour plate of that. Welcome to Highbridge, adventurer. Whatever you seek, Hihibaru can provide. Provide it, probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Sure, dude. Salmon pink. Ugh. When the Order of Naldthal began excavating the ruins below, I had hoped the High Bridge would turn into a bustling hub for pilgrims. But thanks to the nigh-endless beastmen raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to give up without making an earnest effort to stick it out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is thrown. Money won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to survive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares, spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant? The masked man? Bah, Thal. Take your bloody mask, man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know about him, go and ask the other merchants. I have heard tell of the masked devil. Seemed he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere about Thanaland too. Enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little is known about him otherwise. Alright, so nothing there. Where is this person? Are they on the bridge? Oh, they are. On the trail of a masked man. I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. It said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's about all I can say, little though it is. I'm not gonna get any good information out of this, am I? It's gonna be just another dead end. Have I seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving a Highbridge a wide berth because of all the Keycurn raids. None but the most devout of pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. Ugh. Maybe we had to do something about the Keycurns? Judging by your expression, I take it you didn't learn of much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. The Keycurn raids are so constant, so organized, we're beginning to suspect that someone is orchestrating it all. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Thanks for the dye. Where there's smoke, or where there is... Oh, where there's smoke. That's all it says. I finally got some honest-to-God's information on your masked man. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own two eyes. I was out for an evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from a cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As if in answer, some Keycurn appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. I'm afraid I was too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, an idea came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, if I do say so myself. Well worth all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? Oh, there's been... That's like on the border of Gardamnia. Huh. But, huh. I wonder what they're doing. It sounds like that masked man might be arranging the raids. Huh. I wonder why he's doing that. Yeah, let me up there. There is smoke. Oh shit, I got attacked. Hey, get away! I have my fairy out. Oh, I do. Never mind. I should probably change my summoner. This is gonna take a while. I can't now because I'm in a battle. Alright, I'm changing the summoner. Oh, come on. Come on, game. Change it. Thank you. Alright. Smoldering coal. Let's use it. It's a hostile presence. Bridge Brigade foot soldier. What? I didn't summon Carbuncle. I am being very forgetful about that. So the good news is we're almost halfway through the ARR stuff. At least the base game. But at least from what I've seen through New Game Plus stuff, because I had to do New Game Plus on Tona because the last stream was a complete failure. So I actually recorded stuff. So after I get done with this stream, I'm going to edit it together so that it's one cohesive part. So that you guys won't be missing out on anything. Or have to watch a literal slideshow, because that's what it was. Not fun to watch. And speaking of which, I'm gonna... Okay, it's still working fine, good. I keep an eye on that. The scroll! It bears a prayer to Ralger, the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralger is the guardian deity of Alamigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folk of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my glass skill that your assailant was Alamigan. It seems this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. The self-same merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? I'm pretty sure, dude. It's kind of my job right now. The Alamigan bandit you had a run-in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery. So it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head toward Little Alamigo over in southern Danaland. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ulda. The hearts of the denizens are said to be as barren as the wastelands they live in. And for all intents and purposes, it's a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has her relocated to Little Alamigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I suppose that is it. This is it then. I'd hope that you would linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you. But something tells me you're destined for greater things. Whatever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Well, that guy's not too bad. He may be a merchant, but he's like normally like a normal merchant would just literally sell me, like make me pay for information. But that guy just like gave it to me for free. Alright. Oh, there you are. Why, yes. Baru is my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't bother you with family matters. But I'm grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells. But one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? You struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Yeah, that didn't really work out too well, did it? My question is like, how did they get an aetheryte crystal here? Just from what I heard, you actually had to, like, in terms of the world, you actually have to, like, pay to get them, like, put in here. But there's... whatever, I'm not going to question it. Well, Med Adventurer, I'm, Giselbert, head of security here in Little Amigo. I heard you tell you that you had business with Gundobald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I get so much as a word of thanks out of them, despite watching the place day and night. With thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can. You seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On a trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on the lookout for Amalja in the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they're like to have seen it. I have in mind to take them each a cup of sweet thin land tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Oh, they're like way out south, huh? Wait, why do they have brass blades out here? Huh. Wonder if it's the keep order or something. To make sure that they're not starting a rebellion or something. Or causing trouble. Probably. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Oh, hey, you considerate. My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees? Like as not. You compatriots as live out here go about as though they're dead on their feet. It's near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. Angry River? Is that your name? Is your name? What the hell? You there, are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. Here's some tea. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet thanalan. I'm gonna enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care, unless he's got dark, scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Oh my god. Yaya Zuzu. Zuku. Yaya Zuku. Shoot, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. Jeez. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man. As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting the description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not. Well, with the mask and the robe. But assuming it was he was walking with some Alamegans. I assume he was one of them. Huh. I wonder what they're planning to do with the Alamegans. It sounds suspicious. I want that mount, but it costs real money. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? Doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. Oh, I got to talk to the guy again. I could just right click and compare, but I always forget about that. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust. And the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs. Someone they respect to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ulda, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger. If not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundobald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet will be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, they want me They go all the way back to the... What? Why do they want me to go all the way back there? I don't understand. Alright, well, I guess we're just going back here. Welcome back, Syphuin. How fares the investigation? I see. Given all that they have suffered, it is of little wonder the Alamegan refugees have lost faith in their fellow man. They have had their homeland taken from them, and for the past 2 decades have had to see it remain in the enemy's clutches. To compound matters, none of the 3 city-states have the means to take in all of those who were displaced. As a result, a great many Alamegans now live on the margins of society, suffering poverty and discrimination. Would that more could be done to ease their hardships, I fear that nothing short of reclaiming their homeland would be a lasting solution. But let us deal with one problem at a time. Returning to the matter of your investigation, it just so happens there is an Alamegan native among the Scions. I should be pleased to introduce him to you. Oh, really? Your Alamegan comrade is named, Hari, Bert? Hari Bert. I'm just gonna call him Hari Bert. Hari Bert. He joined our cause in the hopes that he might find a way to liberate his homeland. While he spares no effort towards that endeavor, I have no doubt that he would be glad to assist you. If I recall correctly, Hari Bert is currently between missions. Try looking for him in the storage area. Oh, dang it. Why can't I just walk through the door? If it isn't Syphuin Winderdale, the Scion's rising star. Is there aught I can do for you? You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task, my friend, even for our own countrymen. I'd like nothing more than to help, but I'm afraid my name no longer carries weight with that lot. You used to be a member of the Alamegan resistance, you see, but left in favor of joining the Scions. Though my allegiance may have shifted, my purpose remains ever the same, the liberation of Alamigo. Yet, whatever my reasons were, I abandoned my comrades, and they'll have nothing to do with me. Now, while I may have no more friends in the resistance, I know someone who does. Her name is Albreda, and she is a resident of Quarry Mill. Say my name when you meet her, and she won't lead you astray. I was gonna say, that's all the way in the Shroud. Holy crap, dude. Got me running all over the place. Eh? You want me to introduce you to the Resistance? Ha! Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. Hari Bert sent you. That worthless horse son. He abandoned his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. I realize Haribert was only doing what he felt was right. He's a good man. And if he trusts you, then that's all I need to know. You see that bloke there? That's a Mefrid, a captain of the Resistance. I hope he can give you what you need. Ooh, a level 24 weapon. Still weaker than what I have. I have a feeling that's going to be a trend. Because the thing about MSQ weapons and armor is they only give you like an overall arcing type situation. They don't actually give you like really good stuff, like good weapons and armor. You're best off looking for that in dungeons and grinding dungeons for that, especially in ARR. Really? Killing him softly. This song references, man. Hi, I'm Mefrid, a proud man of the Alamegan Resistance. What business do you have with me, adventurer? Your captain! It's a Garleans, sir! His wounds are gone and festered, and he's burning up! I don't think he's got much time. God damn it! I asked the villagers for aid! Got on my knees and begged! But they refused to lift a finger! If Garlean dies, his blood is on their hands! These quarry mill cravens would turn a blind eye to our plight, but they might listen to Albretta. I fear my anger will prevent me from rightly convincing anyone at the moment. I realize we scuffs know each other, but this is a matter of life and death. Please, adventurer, go to her and try. One of Mefrid's is in bad shape, you say? I'm sorry, but there's naught I can do. I want to help, truly I do. They're my countrymen, after all. But that being going against the elementals, well, I've been in Quarry Mill long enough to know how right terrible the beings can be. I couldn't forgive myself if everyone gets banished because of me. If there's anyone who can help you, it'd be is it Charline? Let's see, Charline. Charline, the hamlet's resident healer. If you take the matter to her, her might be as she'll listen. Though I wouldn't get my hopes up. You wish to aid the Alamegans? You're possessed of kind heart, adventurer, but I'm afraid I have not the authority to grant you your wish. This authority belongs to the elementals, eternal guardians of the Twelveswood. All outsiders, be they babes at the breasts or men grown, are judged of a night whether they may have a place beneath the boughs. Alas, the Alamegan's petition has been denied. Harsh though it may seem, they do not have leave to receive of the wood's bounty. Ever has it been since time immemorial, never shall it be. That's how it's to be, then. The bloody hero might as well kill Garlean herself. Spit on the elementals and spit on their bloody will. I cannot wait until the resistance is free of this place. I led my men to Quarry Mill, hoping to find refuge. Instead, we found indifference. The cold-blooded bastards here want us out, and I can't oblige them soon enough. Problem is, some of mine aren't fit to travel. Those Garlean can't even stand. As you well know, the people of this accursed hamlet won't help us. So I've no choice but to turn to you, adventurer. In my homeland, long antelope horn is a traditional remedy with poison purging properties. If you could bring me, say, 4 horns, I'd forever be in your debt. You know what? That is kind of an asshole-ish thing to do. But I'm not really at a place to say because I don't know what the hell the elementals are. It's like, but wouldn't me doing this insult the elementals themselves or something and get me kicked out? Wouldn't it? Just me, the act of helping them? That doesn't make any sense. Ah, you're back. Tell me you've got 4 horns with you. Yes, I do. You're a godsend, adventurer. Praise Rolgar. There's at least one woman in this place who gives a damn. Now we just need to find a way to prepare them. You wouldn't happen to know a man named Buscarin, would you? Some comrades of mine told me about him once. They said he never turns away folk in need, no matter where they're from. Seeing as he runs a tavern, he's like to have the tools to make the medicine. I'd be grateful if you could take the horns over to him and have them ground down. When that's done, bring the powder back and give it to Pheromond. Pheromond here. Godspeed. Okay, I got to go over theirs now, I guess. I go to Buscarin again. Again, wouldn't this just be going against the elementals' will if it's that heavily a thing? Just me aiding the refugees? Wouldn't I get some repercussion for doing that at all? Because if not, that's kind of stupid. It's like, oh, I'm an important scion. Maybe that's, I get some leeway because of that. Ah, Syphuin, ever a sight for sore eyes. How fares the adventuring? Rolling in the coin like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. You got something to show me? Oh, these look like good old antelope horns. Need them ground down to make a medicine, you say? Here's a better idea. I'll give you some of the stuff I have in my stores. I am no stranger to the remedy. An Alamegan friend once told me it to treat my festering wound years and years ago. Safe to say he saved my life. What's that? This is for an Alamegan soldier in Quarrymill? So it comes full circle. Well, I hope that it helps the poor sod as needs it. Oh, and don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Yeah, I kind of ran and did favors for you, so... Thanks for making it easy on me instead of making me run on a wild goose chase. I'm still convinced this is not okay if the elementals will it against it, unless the people are actually being assholes and using it as an excuse. It is well to see you returned. Have you the medicine for our brother? Yeah, we got some herbal ointment. Gods bless you, adventurer. I'll see that Garlean receives treatment at once. Hopefully this will allow the captain to rest easier. It has been a terrible burden on him trying to keep every man alive. You've done us a great kindness, friend. I'll take more money, please. And a level up, apparently. The music didn't kick. Alright. Well, the fanfare is more like it. He ain't heavy. Adventurer! Garlean has gone missing! He's nowhere to be found! He should be walking around not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his conditions like to deteriorate to where it was before, or worse. We need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albretta. Might be as the woman sees something. Yeah, finally, it's about time you came asking about Garlean. I watched him leave Quarrymill some time ago. He left me this sealed letter before he went off. Made me swear not to open it until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. That is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I had known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped this folly myself. The love Garlean bears for his brothers is so strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the wood in his weakened state is suicide. Out in the wilds alone! That great, big, sentimental fool! My men and I will scour the woods for Garlean. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. I have a bad feeling he might be dead. If he was that in bad shape, there's no telling what came and may have attacked him and sensed that he was in a bad state. Oh, he's alive. Watch out, a goblin! Ifrit! Kick their ass! You throwing fireworks at me? Bye-bye. I hate how long that takes. A Garlean! Captain? But why? You should all be on your way. What do you take us for? We're all Amigans, and all Amigans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, goddammit. The oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on all Amigan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't even think that you'll get off lightly. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I can't thank you enough for saving Garlean. I will see you back at Quarrymill. Holy shit, that is dark. It's just an overall, like, fucked up situation to be in. Garleans expect to make a full recovery. We'll linger here till he's strong enough to take the road again. As much as I mislike this place, beggars can't be choosers. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything, and it's yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundabald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes good care. Takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. I got a letter of recommendation. All right. Is that actually going to convince him? Oh, it's over here. This is sprint. I don't need to summon the mount, but it's short distance. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. I got a letter of recommendation. You spoke with Mefrid? It has been so long since I last heard of him. I had feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefrid sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefrid is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Oh, I got South Shroud, mount speed is increased. Alright. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been seen appearing near Little Alamigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trice, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obliged to talk. Gundabald sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man in... oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me to think I'm not in for it. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. That's 2 out of 4. Alright. 2 more Alamegans to talk to. Alamega refugees, anyways. What? Have I been meeting any masked men of lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have. I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. There's a bunch been skulking about right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble. Mark me words. So, appears like 2 out of 4 of them know something. Well, one of them just straight up said something. That they seen him. And the other one is trying to hide it. So you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Not would do but to depose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution, all right. It cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient, but now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not, unless we intervene. They are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. I'll take another high potion. Alright. I think I don't want this session to be too late. It's starting to get pretty late. So I'm gonna end things here now. Anyways, you guys have a nice manga reading, anime watching, game playing rest of your night. See you guys. Until then.